Welcome to Musical Talent in Review. I'm your host, Susan Gail Koumpouras.
And I'm nobody.
What do you mean? You're my co-host, Jim Wells. You're somebody.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Why would you think you're nobody? Because I tell you you're nobody all the time?
I thought I'd start off with comedy.
That's a good idea. It is very comical to think you're nobody.
I don't have any illusions of grandeur.
No, I must admit, you do not have any illusions whatsoever.
No.
Yeah, well.
I have a lot of delusions.
Yes, plenty of delusions. He does have them. Too many to even talk about.
But no illusions.
Exactly. No illusions, but plenty of delusions. But we all have kind of our own little delusions in life.
Indeed.
Yes. Well, we're coming to you from the LTC, the Lowell Telecommunications Corporation. It's a community media and technology center serving the diverse population of Lowell, Massachusetts. Come down, learn how to produce your own show, and go on the air like us.
Lowell is so cool. When you see this studio, they're doing renovations, and they'll be done at some point in the near future. It is going to be awesome.
I know. I cannot wait. I mean, it's a great place already now to come to, but the renovations and the changes they're making are just going to be amazing. The upcoming year, when they finish doing all the changes, it's just going to be so much fun coming down here and exploring all the changes and everything.
If you buy cable TV in Lowell, you can join, and then you can come here and take classes for a nominal fee, and you can experience the LTC and do everything related to film and television. Yeah, you don't need to go to college.
Yeah, they even do radio.
Yeah, come down to the LTC and get a bargain, which is what we all need right now.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to do. It's great to explore aspects that you've always wanted to do: music, host, comedy, etc. Come down if you want to do stand-up comedy. Come down, produce your own show, and do comedy on the air. It's great.
Love it. I just finished writing my comedy routine. I got to do my stand-up in June.
Oh, well, let me know, because I have to ripen those tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've got to do that. And what's also great about down here is that the shows also can be seen online at www.ltc.org, their website. You simply look up the show at their scheduled time and channel, and it can be viewed on the internet. Isn't that cool?
Speaking of great websites, check out whitehouse.org, which is your Washington, D.C. White House presidential connection.
Yeah, it's a great website, and you can sign up for emails, and they'll send you information of what the government's doing. It's a really great website. Well, we're going to move on to the first artist of today. It's Andrew Bell. He lives in Nashville, Tennessee, and Chicago, Illinois, so he goes between the two. Music categories are indie and pop. Video features his song, Tower. So what did you think of him?
I like that a lot. That's one of my favorites of all the music we've ever done.
Really? Isn't his voice amazing? And this song just captured me. I loved it.
Yeah, he's great. I want a CD of all his stuff.
All right, I'll give you a CD of what stuff I got from him, because I think he'd given a free download at one of the sites. So I picked up a bunch of his songs, and I'll gladly make you a CD of his music, because it's just awesome.
Yeah,
awesome
very cool.
sound.
Very cool. And so recently, we have to tell the city of Lowell about the great movie, The Fighter. Great movie.
That's right. You just saw The Fighter. Tell me all about it.
Oh, excellent. Great family here in Lowell, based on their family, and amazing love for each other, and amazing abilities by the fighter, Mickey, and the brother that helped him. Just a good story. I think it follows the book, and I really like the way it was made. It's very earthy and very true, I think, to the family. I think they endorsed it.
So it was a good representation of their family and his stardom as the fighter, as being a fighter.
The actors did a good job.
Now, you said a lot of the movie was based on the family and less on his fighting.
The family was an important part of the story and what they endured to help the fighter become who he was, and he did it.
Right.
He did it, and he needed their support, and they made that happen.
Wow, that's awesome. And wasn't it great? Because since we live in Lowell and the movie was shot in Lowell, it must have been fun to see all these places that we've been to. Did you enjoy that part?
I love that part. I grew up in Lowell, so I've been to those neighborhoods, and certainly even my uncle Nick the Barber, his storefront, I think, was
In the movie?
depicted in the movie. I saw it for free at the library, which is a great option. Obviously, I saved some money, and they did a showing at the library.
Yeah. Well, I know that my uncle, they asked him to use it in the movie and that they'd pay him to use his shop. And he's like, well, yeah, we'd love to, And he said he was there the whole night while they were shooting. And he says it was just so interesting to watch what was going on and everything that was happening. And he says it was really an interesting experience for him to watch this. Because my uncle's been a barber in Lowell for like 50 years. So he is part of the history of Lowell because he's been here, Nick the Barber, for so long. So he said it was really cool that they wanted to use his barbershop.
Well, I don't know if they used the storefront or they went into it. I don't know. But like all locations in Lowell that might have been used, the city was cordoned off quite a bit during the making of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I was living here at the time, and they were basically in many parts of the city. But great movie, The Fighter. If you're from Lowell, obviously you're going to enjoy it. Good story.
Oh, great. I'm glad because I've been wanting to see it, but I just haven't gotten a chance. So now I got the information from you, and I'm definitely going to have to check it out. Sounds really good. Awesome.
And now I joined the Y, so watch out.
You joined the Y so you can become a fighter?
No, I joined the Y so I can exercise.
That's right. You went to the Y the other day. You're starting your spring workouts time now.
Yeah, I'm so not the fighter. But I can hit the bag, so to speak.
Well, the bag must be pretty big if you can hit it. I doubt you could hit one of those, like the little balls that they're up. I doubt you could hit one of those.
No, I've tried that. I can't do that.
I mean, it looks easy, but when you try it, it's like so hard to do.
Yeah.
It's really not an easy thing to do.
You could easily, like the punching bag where you go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't
You can
do
easily
that.
get hit in the head with that thing.
Easily. I like the other one, the large bag that hangs from the ceiling that you just sort of, I always pretend that I'm tough, and I look out the door at the Y when I'm hitting the bag, and I'm acting tough. It's all an act.
Well, that's true. It is an act. You were never a toughie, even while we were growing up.
No.
Everybody liked my brother. Everybody. Can't imagine anybody not liking him except my older brothers, but that's normal. But everybody liked him. He had a great personality, had a lot of friends. He still has a ton of friends. I cannot believe how many friends my brother has. It's amazing.
I remember walking through the neighborhoods, and the tough kids would walk down the sidewalk, and my friends and I would cross the street and walk down the other sidewalk.
Well, that's the best thing to do to avoid a confrontation with them. It's like, give them their sidewalk.
Once I was walking across the park with a friend or two, and I did come across some of the tough kids, and they didn't really pick on me because I had older brothers, but they did pick me up and throw me in a trash can. I didn't get hurt, but it happened so fast. It was like, for them, it was just something that they do. I mean,
just something to do. Well, let's put them in a trash can.
Yeah, they totally did that.
Yeah. Well, at least, that's not too bad. They didn't rough you up. They just put you in a trash can.
No, I didn't get roughed up as a kid.
Well, so thank goodness for that. Well, we're going to move on to the next artist. It's Courier. The band lives in Austin, Texas. Music category is alternative and rock. Video features their song, Paper Ghost.